Hi, I'm Brian Icenhower, and I am here today with Robin Graham. Robin, thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Robin is only 33 years old, but we have been working together for about 7 years now. And this past year, Robin will sell 80 homes, which is totaling close to $25 million in volume, and she's one of the top producing agents in her entire area. So Robin, thanks for taking the time today.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. What I really think is neat about Robin is now over this period of time she has grown a very formidable real estate team, and I see Robin's team growing in production quite significantly over the next few years. And one of the keys to that success is her ability to have two of the top producing buyer's agents in her area. Both of her buyer's agents are extremely strong, and they sell at a very high level. And I think that is attributed to a lot of your success and balanced life at the same time.
Correct.
Yeah, because you're a mom too.
Yes,
two. Mom of two. So she does manage to keep a very balanced lifestyle, and part of that is working with two strong buyer's agents. So I want to talk about the program that we've implemented, how you take buyer's agents and you move from inside sales agent or ISA and showing assistant into the buyer's agent role.
Right.
So you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we call it the growth plan to buyer's agents, to become a buyer's agent. It kind of started with our first buyer's agent. She was a rookie. She just got her license, and we needed to get her up to speed quickly. So we created this growth path. And then while doing it, we also learned that it was really great because our second buyer's agent is more experienced and been in the business a lot longer. However, with some of those things come different habits and ways of doing things. And so to be cohesive, we kind of created this path, and it starts with becoming an ISA, an inside sales agent.
And just to be clear, I just want everybody to know, an inside sales agent, their job is typically it's almost like a telemarketer. Right. I think it's a glamorized upturned role for a telemarketer. Robin generates a lot of leads, a lot of online leads from her online presence as well too. So the ISA is going to follow up and convert online leads and follow up with them, because we know there's a nurturing process that needs to take place with an ISA. So we're not just trying to reach out and respond to online leads, we're trying to actually nurture them and foster them over time as they're searching for homes until they're ready to actually meet with an agent and move forward.
Correct.
So there's a lot of work there for an ISA.
Absolutely. There's about 7 key areas a buyer's agent does, kind of their general duties. And the first one starts with lead generating, and that's where this ISA role was very cohesive. We just basically teach them how to proactively reach out to their SOI or a lead that has kind of raised their hand and said, hey, I'm interested in looking, buying, selling, whatever level they're at in the process. So our ISA is trained in scripts, trained in follow-up programs. And then from there, we get to help our ISA or potential buyer's agent learn the following 7 steps of becoming that, of those general duties.
Right. And why don't you go into what those 7 are in a row?
So we have lead generation, converting the lead, conducting buyer consultations, showing property, writing offers and negotiating those contracts, and then also once you're in escrow, kind of negotiating those inspection repairs. There's another second step in there of negotiating. So that's 7.
Right. And so what you've done is, and what I found just before we get into how we break those 7 down, a full buyer's agent should be able to do that, right?
Correct.
They should be able to lead generate. They should be able to convert online leads. They should be able to hold a buyer's consult. They should show property. They should write offers. They should negotiate those offers to contract, and they should be able to conduct inspection repairs. 1 through 7.
Correct.
Okay, that's what a buyer's agent typically should be able to do. By getting the ISA position covered, they're actually going to learn the hardest part, how to lead generate and convert. And that's where a lot of real estate teams fail, is they get very dependent buyer's agents that just want more leads from the lead agent, and they don't do any prospecting or lead generation activity themselves.
Correct.
Well, you had that off of the past. That's the toughest part of the whole process to teach. Well, you instill that in them by bringing them on as a buyer's agent.
That's where they have to start.
Right. They start there. They learn that habit. They learn that skill. They learn that discipline, and they reap the reward. They learn the benefits from doing it too.
Correct.
And so he'll typically do that in the morning. Or they'll do it in the morning, right?
Correct.
Right, and then after they do that in the morning, then and in the afternoon, so they're getting 1 and 2 down, right? They're learning to lead generate and they're learning to convert.
Correct.
And then we can skip to number 4, which is showing property, and that's where they learn as a showing assistant in the afternoons, because people typically don't want to look at property on weekday mornings. They want to look at property in the afternoons, evenings, and weekends when he's not an ISA.
Correct. And I'm not sure we should even totally skip to number 4. That buyer consult is actually kind of key in our process. The ISA for a while will be shadowing the lead buyer's agent in those consultations, and that's a couple of reasons. It sets them up for success to be the showing agent. So they've built rapport, they've earned that trust with the client as a showing assistant. They're introduced that way. Everyone's on board with this process, everyone meaning the client. They don't feel passed off. It's just a part of the way we do things. And then that ISA is the showing assistant, so we have trained them on how to show these properties, how to set up the showings, and there's a couple shadowing steps in there, but eventually we just want them to be on the phone in the morning and helping our lead buyer specialist showing that property in the afternoon so that we can help more families.
Right. So the ISA lead generates and converts, shadows the buyer's agent on the consult, then can show property. And then when it's time to write the offer, negotiate the contracts, they have the opportunity of shadowing the buyer's agent on that, and same with the inspection repairs.
Correct.
So this roughly 1-year program, let's say, of them performing in the ISA and the showing assistant role helps them learn those 2 tasks.
Yes.
And once they shadow enough in the other areas, which are really tricky, buyer consults, writing offers, negotiating repairs, after an entire year, they've got that much experience in your belt. And when you're a referral agent and you generate so much business from your sphere of influence, it helps you feel much more comfortable ultimately letting go of some of those clients on the buyer's side to this person who's had all this year of training under their belt.
Correct.
So it's a really nice intro growth plan that really helps them learn in a systemized fashion. So I think it's great you shared this with everybody today, Robin. Thank you so much for your time, you bet. And thank you guys for staying in and being with us today.